In advance, let me wish you a very happy Hanukkah and an upcoming beautiful Shabbat for each and every one of you. I hope it's been a blissful Hanukkah and a very happy Hanukkah, a time of rejoicing and a time of miraculousness as well, for wonderful things are always happening all around you every single day. In this week's Torah reading, which is called Miketz, there's a phrase where Father Jacob says to his children as he's sending them down to Egypt to meet the vizier, whom they do not know is Joseph. He says, "Bring the best fruits of the land with you to present to Joseph. Mizmirat haaretz." It could also be understood or translated as not fruits, but melodies. So one Hasidic interpretation has it that what Father Jacob was telling his children was that bring down a song with you to Egypt. Bring down a beautiful melody. This is a Hasidic saying because there's so much in a song, isn't there? There's so much beauty that inheres in a melody, a song, sometimes with words, sometimes with no words at all. Just a nigun that is sung over and over. It's calming. This is why children sing. This is what you did when you were young. You used to sing all of the time. Sing a song while you're playing, sing a song while you're working, sing a song all the time. Because there's something just inherently almost like a flowering that happens inside when we sing. There's a beautiful story that's told of a flour maker, somebody who made flour, ground up flour for consumption and for buying. And one day he visited a shopkeeper who made clocks, and he said, "I'd like to buy a clock." And the shopkeeper said, "Sure, what kind of clock would you like?" He said, "I'd like an alarm clock to wake me up." And the shopkeeper said to him, "What do you do for a living?" He said, "Well, I grind flour for a living." "And how often do you grind flour?" "Well, it's 24/7. There's the mill keeps on grinding all the time, and I need an alarm clock." And the shopkeeper was a little perplexed. I know how much noise a grinder makes. It makes an awful racket all of the time. How in the world are you going to hear an alarm clock over the racket that your flour mill is making? That makes no sense to me. And he said to him, my flour mill works all of the time. And after a while, you get used to the sounds that just go over and over and over and over again. But when there's a different sound, something that sounds out of place, something that I don't usually hear, when I hear this alarm clock go off, for example, I will wake up immediately because it's a sound that I'm not accustomed to hearing. So coming back to this beautiful phrase from the Torah reading this weekend, where Jacob says, "Sing a beautiful song to the vizier of Egypt. Bring it down to Egypt with you and sing it to them." Perhaps it'll awaken something of this spirit he's indicating or intimating to them. Wake something up inside of them that will make them joyful, happy, and appreciative of the gift that you're giving them. So here's my gift to you. May it not only be a beautiful Hanukkah and a restful, beautiful Shabbat, but may you find the wherewithal to be able to sing your song, the song of your life, the song that makes you happy, the song that brings joy to the people whom you love, that makes them happy as well. And sing it full of gusto, and don't stop. Just keep going and going. Let it resonate, let it fill your soul, let it fill your home, your hearth, and your love. Shabbat Shalom.